Hey, it's the Scotch Test Dummies. I'm Bart.
I'm Scott.
Woo! And we're bringing the Botanist.
It's an Islay gin.
A gin? We're going to test it.
Islay gin style.
Ooh, same as your wife's name style.
Oh, true.
All right, spelled different. Unless she spells it J-I-N. Or G-I-N.
J-E-N. Just gin. Just gin. Sounds like gin.
And I've got a weird cough, so when you make me laugh, I got over the pestilence. This is the flu pestilence, but I'm feeling good, but I'm carrying it. So I need some elixir.
So a while back, we did have the Estrius gin, which was a cask strength single malt gin.
Yeah, I didn't think I would like it. We both liked it. We Grecoed, and you kept it.
But so up front, we're not necessarily big gin drinkers.
No.
That was good. This one is cask rested. It's got some color to it. Most gin is going to be clear. It doesn't go into wood.
Right.
This has been cask rested. They're calling it cask rested.
Yes.
I would say cask aged.
6 months
for 6 months.
Matured in a cask.
And then 22 foraged botanicals.
Botanicals. So from the island of Islay,
Yeah.
which is kind of saying island.
Yeah.
They have botanicals.
Yep. 46% ABV. So when I go out to eat,
Yes.
I usually don't get whiskey. I get plenty of whiskey at home.
Exactly.
I'm usually trying cocktails.
Okay.
And usually like a tequila, mezcal, or a gin cocktail.
Okay.
And gin, myself and my wife, gin,
You're going to confuse people?
have been really impressed with some of the gin cocktails we've had lately, and have even like, we need to try more gins. We need to be making our own trying cocktails at home with gin. It's really make some refreshing cocktails.
Right.
But
It is. And a Bruichladdich bottle because it's from the Bruichladdich Distillery.
Yep. Now, and I have bought the Botanist in the past that was the clear, not the cask rest.
Oh, okay.
As gifts for people that do enjoy gin.
Right.
I was like, well, here's from Islay, which is a Scotch.
Yeah.
This is a Scotch.
They're not going to try a single malt.
Yeah.
But you
Right.
hand them a gin and they're like, ooh, hell yeah.
Yeah, that's from Islay. It's always been kind of interesting to me, knowing that it was from Bruichladdich as well. So anyway.
Right. So right off the bat, the botanicals are all over it. That's that wintergreen freshness.
Oh yeah, wintergreen. Yep. A little bit of a medicinal.
Almost like that Turkish bath you tell me about. It feels like you're in a massage.
You ever been in a Turkish prison?
No. Oh, Maniscalchi, a comedian, does a whole deal on the Turkish bath.
Oh, really?
Yes. So he said it made him feel horrible.
No.
Yeah.
I would say there's some slight oak influence maybe in there. A little bit of wood. I don't know if I'd say oak, but a little bit of a wood, dusty wood almost.
Okay.
Medicinal, wintergreen.
Yeah. Yeah, the wintergreen again. Yeah, it's like an effervescence almost, but yeah, the wintergreen, the pine. Smells great. Almost like it's weird. There's almost like a dry soap. What you got? I'm going to fill time. Oh, you're liking it? Oh. Oh, we can look something up. What are you doing? Just swallow and tell me what's going on.
Where did this come from?
I can't read the tea leaves, Isla.
No, somebody sent this to us. We didn't buy this. This was sent to us.
It was KBT. I didn't know what you were saying.
I know. I'm like, hey, this.
Right.
No. This was generally, we like to say up front,
Oh,
that we didn't purchase.
we didn't
something.
buy it.
Right.
Right.
This was sent to us.
Right.
By the marketing firm for the states, that's representing. Oh, it's not Bruichladdich, so it must just be like representing the gin side of it, maybe.
Got it. Yeah. I mean, I've got their name.
Who does Bruichladdich though? Who imports Bruichladdich? That's a good question. Huh? Maybe it is. Maybe it is the same company that
could be.
That runs.
Let me go in and try. What'd you get on the taste? Anything?
Very nice. No, it's not necessarily like the traditional clear gin forwardness of it. It's a little different, but let me get here. I was too concentrated on trying to do the like charades. Or, where you got to get people to try to guess what you're doing without talking.
Yeah, you'd be great.
You want me to read it?
Yeah, it's a card. That's wild. I was like, what's he doing? I think he's having a seizure. Oh, the Botanist. It's got regions. It's got the pine tree kind of thing on there, or at least a little wheel that says there's tons of spice. It's on the heavier fruity side, the heavier juniper side. Very true. Herbal, they've got almost nothing on the herbal. Touch of citrus, touch of wood, touch of earth, some strong viscosity.
Yeah.
So, a minimum of 6 months. It's rested in a fine selection of American and European oak casks. Okay, soft and viscous.
It is. It is a very nice gin. Definitely, it's kind of like the Estrius that we tested. This is one you could really sip neat. And I think it's probably that cask influence. I mean, the gin presence is there, but it's also this other kind of thing that's kind of smoothing it out from this oak cask. That's also kind of mellowing it a little bit, adding a little bit more complexity to it.
Yeah, it doesn't feel 46%.
There's also on the other side of the card is for the Botanist Rested Martinez, the cocktail mixer there. 2 ounces of the Botanist Islay Cask Rested Gin, 1 ounce of sweet vermouth, 1/4 ounce of maraschino liqueur, 2 to 3 dashes of bitters, aromatic bitters, and then garnish with a cocktail cherry, that'd be a Luxardo, or an orange peel.
I would withhold
I'm
the
gonna have
cherry. You don't want that, no. Yuck. Yuck.
Oh, you haven't had a Luxardo.
I don't like cherries.
A must-have in old fashions. I might have to take this and this so me and Jen can try the gin Martinez.
The gin. You guys have been cornering the gin. So
I like it. It's tasty. Yeah.
I'm not the other one. I think was a little better neat, and I'm not much on the cocktail side of it. So I know you're way better on the artisanal cocktails kind of stuff.
Now the Estrius though was not cask aged, so it was clear, but it was also like it was single malt and it was cask strength. It was like 56% ABV, which added a little bit more bite and a little bit more on the palate, but still here at 46%, very nice. I enjoy it.
I said, as far as sipping it neat, you're right. I can just sip it neat. I am a dunderhead when it comes to cocktails. Dunderhead.
Like Dunder Mifflin?
Just dunderhead. I don't drink cocktails much. I would agree with you. What I have a hard time with is I would like to have a single malt when I'm out to a nice dinner. But I start looking at what they got, and they say, "Oh, I'm like, how much is that Glenlivet? $22 for an ounce." And then they're like, "Yeah, and it's a single malt." And I'm like, "Oh, I know what it is." And I'm like, "There's no way."
What is that?
Yeah, and
what do you mean?
Now the funny thing is, sometimes you can spot something that would be worth the $22 because it's all on the same spectrum, and the bartender sometimes doesn't know the difference between that and this one over here.
Yeah.
So then I'm like, yeah.
I'll ask. I'll like, how much is the BTAC stag back there?
Yeah.
Like $12.
Yeah, and you'd be like, pour me a double of that one. Exactly. That's exactly it. And then other times they're like $70 for an ounce. I'm like, oh my God.
So I can't score this. I don't have a gin score in my head. It's good. I like it. It's good neat. It'll be good in cocktails.
Right.
I know the regular Botanist is around it's been a couple years, but around $45.
Okay.
I can't imagine this one would be that much more.
Yeah.
But I would say, if you see it, if you're a gin person, if you're not a gin person, but you want to try one, and especially I think coming over from whiskey being the cask rested, add a little bit of that cask influence on it is nice and would definitely kind of ease you in.
Yeah.
To the
That's
gin
why I gave just my response is just sipping it neat because I'm not going to throw anything in a cocktail. That's nice. The nose I actually thought it was going to be a little more winter greeny. It's not. That's all on the nose, really. Very tasty.
Well, I would say generally with gins, I mean, there's more of that botanical
Always.
juniper
Yes,
type
that's
note,
the whole kick of
which
it.
is really kind of, I think, toned down here because of that cask influence. But yeah, very nice.
Got it.
And thank you to the firm that sent that to
Yeah,
us. To
Melissa,
review.
thank you.
Give it a go. Give it a try.
Bingo. Scotch it, you Scotch gods.
Cilantro. Dummies.